Hello guys, it's Plank TV here, and to just start this video off, I want to talk about Brooke Houts' dog beater extraordinaire. One, I know I'm late for this topic, but there's so many things I wanted to say about what was going on, and I was just so busy at the time, but now I have the time. Two, there's a big chance that everything I'm about to say has been said by other YouTubers. But three, if you haven't heard of everything that's been going on with Brooke Houts, where have you been? Now, I truly don't know whose fault it is for the clip of you being out, but that's past the point. I don't know if it was her editor or, Brooke Houts herself, but it was definitely someone managing her YouTube channel, and I would like to think it's her editor just saying, hey, you know what, you're a fucking asshole, I'm gonna show it out to your viewers. Nextly, I know, she's on the fucking news, the TMZ is talking about her, I think Killer Keemstar talked about her at one point. She's just fucking everywhere. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna roll the clip and then I'm gonna just say my thoughts and then just go on from there. This is not scripted. I don't even have fucking points. I'm just talking from the top of my head. So please excuse me for any fuck ups I have. Here we go.
Well, as you can tell, stop! We love you. We love you, or whatever. We love you. We love you.
So think what you need to with this clip, but I'm just gonna say what I feel. I feel like this is not the first time she's ever laid hands on that dog. So many videos of her and this dog together, and it just makes me question all these videos. It makes me question what happened between, all the stuff that was edited out. As a dog owner, this bugs me, and it bugs me because these fucking people don't need to have pets. No one's telling them to get one. Nobody's saying, oh, you should, get a dog because you should have one. And these are the same fucking people that get tired of their pets, get them in the car, drive like half a mile up the road and say, here you go, let them out, and then go back home. These are the same fucking disgusting people that beat their dogs, cut their eyes out, and then fucking leave them on the side of the road. Now, I know this is quite the extensive amount where I'm going, but you have to hear me out. It always starts with them just putting their hands on their pets until the extremes go on. Now, it would be a different story if the dog just had peed on the floor or chewed up a wire or something. That is completely different. You have to do proper punishment for that. But this, kicking the dog because it wants to play with you, spitting on the dog because he wants your fucking attention while you're making a fucking YouTube video, and by the way, people like this don't consider you are the only person this dog knows. You are the only fucking person this dog interacts with because they spend every countless minute of their lives waiting for you, communicating with you, doing everything in their lives around you, and you're just so simple-minded to do some dumb shit like this. And the most retarded part is, if it doesn't show how fucking brain dead she is already, she uploads this to her YouTube channel and says, A-okay, everyone will love this. Maybe I am going too extreme with what I'm saying, but she did say this pretty terrible apology, and I mean, it makes Logan Paul look pretty fucking good if you ask me, because this doesn't address how long she's been doing this to the dog. It doesn't really address much. It just says, oh yeah, I'm sorry for, spitting and beating my dog. I might continue, you guys won't know. That's what it feels like, right? But then again, I haven't went to her second apology on Twitter, which I will shortly. But just this, It just shows, like, what is it about YouTubers that just can't be like, you know what, I've really fucked up, and I really want to just go through fucking help to make myself better. What is it about YouTubers that put their pride first and can't admit, you know what, I really just fucked up and I need help? Now I know someone viewing this video, someone out there thinking, wow, Plank, you know, what happened to her? What was her punishment? Well, as far as I know, the cops are investigating her for animal abuse, obviously, and I really haven't seen any updates from then, and that was, I think, 2.5 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, something like that. So maybe we'll get an update from her, maybe not, who knows. But I know whatever happens to her is well deserved. I'm sorry, it's well deserved. And as far as I know, it went as far as even PETA responding to Brooke's hitting and spitting on her dog. So here we are with Twitter's full-fledged apology that reads, "To everyone who has been commenting on my social media as of recently, anything I say isn't going to make those who believe I'm a bad person stop believing that. I am aware of this. I apologize to anyone who has been affected negatively by the footage." Now, just from that, you have to understand, Brooke, the actions speak louder than words in every fucking situation possible. You made yourself look like this. If someone presented you 100 negative acts by one person and then show you a tweet of them saying they're not bad, would you still believe that? Anyways, first off, I want to address the uncut footage. On the day in particular that the video was filmed, and actually this past week, things in my outside life have been less than exceptional. I am not going to play the victim card or anything of that sort, but I do want to point out that I am rarely as upset as what was shown in the footage. The bubbly, happy-go-lucky Brooke that you often see in my videos is typically an accurate representation of me, but it's obvious that I'm playing up my mood in this video when I am clearly frustrated. Well, just from that, Brooke, I just gotta say this as well, alright? If you weren't feeling good, if outside things in your life was constraining you, why did you choose to make a video that day anyways? Why not tweet like you did with this apology and say, guys, you know, I have a lot of outside shit kind of attacking me right now. I'm gonna have to take a mental break. Instead, you fucked everything up yourself. And then she kind of goes and says, I'm not playing the victim card, even though she just started almost. And it goes on to say the bubbly, happy-go-lucky Brooke is off to her, which is not true in any way, shape, or form. I will not believe you're that cheery every minute of your life. I'm sorry, even the happiest people I know aren't that cheery all the fucking time. So basically, you're saying the outside problems that you have in your life were kind of conflicting your YouTube persona, really. Okay, got you. Thank you for clearing that up. That being said, this does not justify me yelling at my dog in the way that I did, and I'm fully aware of that. Should I have gone as angry as I did in the video? No. Should I have raised my voice and yelled at him? No. However, when my 75-pound Doberman is jumping up in my face with his mouth open, I do, as a dog parent, have to show him that this behavior is unacceptable. But I want to make it known, regardless of what my dog does, I should have not acted this way towards him. See, she almost apologized the right way, but she said the wrong thing. Should I have gotten angry as I did in the video? No. Well, you probably should have said, should I have had spat on him? No. Should have had hit him? No. That's the type of thing you say. I think you almost missed the mark on your apology, but hey, it is what it is. And then she says, however, with my 75-pound Doberman, as like the dog size is almost a problem for her, when I said literally earlier in the video, you could have got a small dog that you can actually fucking manage, that you don't care if it jumps at you because it's so small. Something that people do when they don't want a big dog to fucking manage. Because managing a big dog, I'm telling you, is a lot harder than it is managing a smaller dog. I want to clarify that I am not a dog abuser or animal abuser in any way, shape, or form. Anyone who has witnessed or heard true animal abuse will be able to clearly see that. My dog in no way, shape, or form was hurt by any action that I displayed in this video. I know people are going to say, you don't know how he really feels, and this is true. But if he was audibly and physically in pain, it would be a different story. I also did not spit on my dog, but I understand how it could look like that. Did I get in his face and take unnecessary action towards him? Yes, I did. And that was not the way I should have handled this situation. Did I spit on my dog? No. See, Brooks, here I was thinking I'm gonna wrap up this video. You clearly fucking spit on your dog. You can audibly hear that you spit on your dog. You can fucking see. I'm gonna roll the clip. So this just falls again back to what I said earlier in the video. YouTubers have piss poor apologies. You can hear and fucking see that you spit on your dog. Just fucking say you did, apologize, and move on. You fucking spit on there's no fucking way to bullshit that. There's no way, I'm sorry. So I love how she says, you know, the dog wasn't in pain and he audibly wasn't making any pain. So, you know, it's not really animal abuse. I'm sorry, Brooke, what planet do you live on? We have video evidence of you hurting the dog, spitting on the dog. We have, well, now fucking said evidence that you hit your dog. It's animal abuse. You can put it any fucking way you want. It does not have to be bruises for there to be abuse. Do you not know your fucking laws? And hell, I'm no lawyer, so I'm not gonna sit here and say, yeah, I got it all down packed. But I know for a fact that the person being abused does not have to draw blood or have fucking marks on its body for it to be abuse. My family and I are in the process of getting him training. The training that I have been looking for him is very expensive because it had to be one-on-one with a trainer. Ever since he was attacked at the dog park, he isn't okay with being around other dogs. He sticks to me like Velcro if he isn't in the presence of another dog, even a little chihuahua. I just can't see him getting what he needs from a group training environment. That being said, I know I personally can learn more effective techniques to get his energy out and keep him disciplined as well. I don't see how your Doberman being attacked at a dog park correlates at all on you hitting and spitting on him. That doesn't correlate. If he has all this energy, if he has all this time to play, you have to think about it. This is a 10-month dog. This is a puppy. This dog has not reached the year 1 yet. So of course, he's going to have a lot of energy. This has not correlate at all with him being abused. This correlates that he's a fucking puppy. Now, what I'm getting from this apology thus far is you are not fucking ready to have a dog. You know nothing about owning a dog. You know nothing about being patient with a dog. All you know is I have dog, play, eat, sleep, done. It's so simple-minded. And hell, even if I'm getting the age wrong, he's still a puppy. He's a puppy. Doesn't even matter what number I'm fucking saying anymore. He's just a puppy. And seriously, if anybody wants to tell me how, you know, her dog being abused attacked at a dog park and her dog not being able to interact with other dogs really correlates with why she hit her dog, please let me know, because maybe I'm just on a different fucking wave. Maybe I'm on a different planet and I don't understand how those correlate. Anyways, she goes on to say, anyone who knows me personally knows I have an immense love for animals, including my own. I would never do anything to purposely, physically, or mentally harm any animal. Again, I should not have yelled at him or have been as physically aggressive as I was. And I'm fully aware of that. He was not hurt, nor has he ever been purposely hurt by me. I know I'll be in many future situations where he's being physical, but I will not respond this way again. And I love the part where she's like, I would never do anything to purposely, physically, or mentally harm any animal, even though she literally did both to her own. Like, you always love some contradictory in a YouTuber statement. It's literally the cherry on top. Like, it's a perfectly gift wrapped present, and I love them. Family or friends that have spent any amount of time with Sphinx and me, Know that we have a trusting and loving relationship. All he wants to do is be by my side, cuddle with me, and be around me, which I love. My love for him is exponential and infinite, and I do everything I can do in my day-to-day life to ensure that he is living as happily as he can. I'm sorry that my actions in that particular moment did not reflect that. About my Twitter, I deactivated my account earlier today. When I went to open it, I was met with an excess of notifications, people telling me I'm messed up, a bad person, that I'm going to hell, and that I belong in jail, etc. For my own mental health and no other reasons besides that, I didn't think it was necessary for me to be reading those comments at the time. Now, something quite interesting is said here when she says, all he wants to do is be by my side, cuddle with me, and be around me, etc. If you know this dog just wants to be in your aroma, be in your proximity, just be with you, why take out the shitty day that you just had and take it out on the dog? Are people not taught anymore to not take out that you're having a shitty day on other people? Do people not teach other people this anymore? Lastly, I don't want to make this statement seem like it's me defending myself, because that is not my goal. I do not want to point out what actually happened though. My intent by explaining this situation is to give those of you who are rightfully angry with me the explanation that you deserve. I am getting my dog into training, and I'm looking at ways to improve how I personally train him at home. I am sorry that you guys had to watch that footage and were upset by it. And I'm sorry to my dog for raising my voice and acting aggressively. Bro, Brooke, the first sentence of your fucking paragraph contradicted the entire apology, because this entire thing felt like you were defending yourself, which at all is not what you're supposed to be doing with a quote-unquote apology. I know the statement, I'm just gonna call it a statement for the duration of the video. I know this statement, you think you're explaining the situation, you're explaining what you're doing or how it played out, but you have to understand your fan base and other people outside your fan base just want to see shit done. They don't want to see you with that dog anymore. And hell, your own fan base is bringing LAPD into it to take the dog away from you. Like, there is opposing forces at will that don't want to see you with the fucking dog. Nobody cares about a fucking explanation of what happened. They want to see you give the dog away. And to be honest, I don't see a problem with it, because like I said earlier in the video, of course, you have to think about, if this is the first time we're seeing this, how many other times did it happen that we didn't get to see? How many cuts in all your YouTube videos with your dog were you beating on it, spitting on it, and I don't know what else you could be possibly doing? That's the part that at least baffles me, is that so much that we have yet to see. There's so much just shit cut from videos that could be the same shit like this. So now I'm going to read the last page of the statement and just kind of give my thoughts and opinions about the entire thing. In my heart, and from the words of the people that spend the most time with me, I know that I am a great dog mom, but not perfect. That I spoil him in the best ways, and that he gets all the treats he could ever want. And that the Amazon Prime mailman is probably tired of delivering packages of dog toys to my house. Again, this does not make my actions and that footage okay, but I'm just explaining what my day-to-day life is really like, whether you believe me or not. On a serious note, I love you guys, and I want to thank you for pointing out things that you think are wrong and discussing them, because the world needs more of that. I hope you give me the chance to prove that these statements about myself do align with my actions. All my love, Brooke Houts. Okay, I don't think it's any better way to say this than this whole statement was shit. Everything about it was just awful. I don't know how many times she contradicted herself or tried to make it seem like she's explaining her day-to-day life. No, this is you owning up to some shit that you did. It's, at the end of the day, that's what it is. And you somehow failed to do that. There was a few points in the whole statement where it did honestly tick me, and I don't know if you can tell, but I mean, at the end of the statement, now everything is said and done, I just feel like she needs help. Either it's mental help or she needs some weeks away from the dog, but she needs some type of help. Maybe after the whole investigation and all the press is on her, maybe after all that, she could sit down with herself and say, wow, you know what? I'm gonna get some help. But that's just positive thinking. Who knows? She might go back to beating the dog when all the cameras are off. I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is probably one of the longest videos that will be on my channel, but I really just needed to put this out because it's been bugging me every time I hear about it. Every time I see her face, it just bugs me. I really needed to make this. Thank you all for watching this video. Please leave a comment if you watched it all the way to this point, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much.